Let's go over the Vela exchange. I'm going to do this in a record time so you don't have to sit in front of your computer for more than 10 minutes. Let's get right into it here. Vela, a new perpetual decentralized exchange. You can provide liquidity. You can also trade on there. So let's start off with the trading aspect of this. You have obviously short or long positions that you can go into. The different assets involve Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, and then they also have Forex pairs. You have the euro, you have the pound, and you have the Japanese yen. Now, if we're talking about crypto, you have leverage all the way up to 30x. And if we talk about any of these Forex pairs, you can go all the way up to 100x leverage, which is absolutely insane. Of course, don't use leverage if you have no idea what you're doing. I would not recommend that because you can blow up your account in less than 0.5 seconds. So as we can see, you have different assets. I'm not sure if they're going to add more. This is only a beta for now. I would assume that as this grows and as more and more people use this exchange, they're going to have more pairs. But again, that is just me speculating. As you can see, you have a market order, you have limit orders, stop market, and stop limit. And then when you do want to place a long, let's just assume I want to open up a long position at 30x on Bitcoin, or let's go ahead and put 10 bucks just so it allows me. I think the minimum is actually $2. So as you can see here, the long button does become available. We have the position fee, which is about 20 cents. But here we go. If we click long, I have a bunch of different options here. I can go ahead and look at everything I need to know. The slippage, I can put whatever I want and then confirm that. I'm going to have to confirm it in my MetaMask, and then you're in that position. So as you can see right now, I do have a Bitcoin short position open. I can actually go ahead, hit those three dots, and then I can add a stop loss. I can add a take profit. This is how it looks. It's very similar to any centralized exchange. Of course, as you do set these up, you are going to have to pay a bit of gas fee, but because this is on Arbitrum, you're paying literally pennies for these transactions. So that's awesome. I don't think there's much hassle there. And just taking a look at the last 24-hour volume or trading volume, we can see that there's about $1.7 million that have been traded over the last 24 hours, about 1,000 trades, and about 500,000 still in open interest. Now, moving on to the Hyper VLP reward. This is a reward program for people who have access to this during the beta. You can provide liquidity in the form of the VLP token by staking USDC. And as you can see, they have 6 different tiers. 4 of them are practically filled up, and they have raised about 4.7 million right now in VLP, which is again the liquidity portion of this platform. And if you do participate in this, you are going to get an APR depending on which tier you do end up buying. If again you are buying into this, you're going to get an APR in the Vela token, which is of course their native and utility token. So I actually have gone ahead, I've done this, I've provided USDC again on Arbitrum, and I've gotten into tier number 2. So I'm getting 277 Vela, which are going to be vested over 1 year's time. So these are going to become available each month to me. A portion of these, obviously, as it is vested over 1 year, but that's an incentive that they are doing right now for this Hyper VLP program. Now, taking a look at staking your VLP, you can go ahead and do that as well. It's offering a 55.9% APR. I have staked my entire amount of VLP, so I have $740 in there. That is generating me some Vela, which is the escrowed Vela, which has to vest over 1 year again before I can actually take it out into Vela. So I'm doing that. And then if we take a look at Vela and Vela, you can go ahead stake Vela as well. I'm also doing that. You're gonna say I'm doing everything, and that's exactly what I am doing. I'm trying to do every single thing on this platform. I have about 136 Vela in there, or about $500 in there. And as you can see, as I gain more escrowed Vela, I can go ahead and stake that for even more Vela, or I can go ahead and vest it and get some Vela for that as well. So you can see some of the stats here for exactly that. Staking Vela, I'm getting E-Vela. And then if I wanted to stake E-Vela, I can get more E-Vela. And lastly, if I wanted to stake E-Vela or vest E-Vela, I should say, I could get Vela for that. So that's essentially your staking and your different things you can do there with the different tokens, your account overview. So you can actually upload a picture here. It's pretty cool. You have deposit and withdraw. So you can see it's coming in and out of your Vela wallet or this exchange wallet. You can cash in / cash out. That's pretty cool. And of course, you have your NFT forges. I don't have any of these, but I may very well get some as well. These are probably going to be giving some more incentives into increased rewards and stuff like that. Now, if we take a look at the leaderboards, you can see who is making money and who is losing money. We have the top people here over the last 24 hours. If we take a look at the last month or so, it's the same people. Actually, no, it just changed. This person here made $1,500 with one trade. I mean, that's awesome if you ask me. Trading volume of $135,000. That's more than I make in a full year. So congrats to you for using that much money. But you also have the activity feed. You can see people winning and people losing money if you want to do that as well. Now, they are also going to have referrals. These are for the trading discounts. So if you do refer people to Vela Exchange and they start trading, you are going to get a portion of those commissions. So that's a way that you can invite your friends and of course make a bit of money on the side. And they also have the settings, they have documentations, report a bug. If we go to settings, you can essentially customize your profile here, but this exchange is super fast. I mean, it's super silky smooth and it looks great in my opinion. I mean, I can't complain with any of this, and I think I'm under 10 minutes, and what I want to do now is just go over the Vela token. It's sitting at $3.68. Awesome stuff. I mean, there is so much volume happening, about $1 million in the last 24 hours. People are definitely eyeing this, and keep in mind, this is only in a beta. It's not actually accessible to everyone yet. So I believe that as more and more people get access to this, as this launches on the public, we are probably going to see more trading volume, more trades happen, and thus more rewards happening for people who are, of course, staking VLP, staking Vela, and so on and so forth. So I'm not really going into the details of Vela and VLP, but just a quick overview. VLP is the liquidity portion of the Vela exchange. So as there are trades happening, if people are winning, well, it's using the VLP to settle those wins. But on the flip side, if people are losing money, well, VLP is also going to be gaining volume or gaining price appreciation because people are losing money. Same thing as GLP on GMX. And you also get 60% of the fees that the Vela exchange does generate. Now, if you're staking Vela or escrowed Vela, it's all in their white paper. They have 7 different benefits, and it's from more rewards to trading discounts to many different things. So take a look at that in their white paper. But the last thing is, if you are wondering how to actually buy Vela, you go on to camelot.exchange, you buy Vela with whatever you want. And I'm actually going to stake more VLP because I am getting FOMO and I want more VLP. So if I go ahead and actually switch my Ethereum to USDC, I want to stake another $100 of my balance into VLP because I just want to do it. So let's just go ahead and do it. I'm going to do 7.5. Hopefully that's going to give me $100. That's too much. How about 7? That's also too much. 6.5, come on. I am definitely over 10 minutes here. So we're going to do 6.1 and call it a day. Wow, look at that. $100 on the spot. Let's go ahead, swap that ETH to USDC, stake that in VLP. I'm going to have $850 in there now. You're probably thinking I'm a full-on degenerate. I am not. Let me assure you that I am not. I am believing in this platform, and this is not like a Ponzi of anything. It's an actual trading platform that offers a bunch of different incentives and a bunch of different reward mechanisms and it's all vested over a certain amount of time. So I think that went through. I mean, yes, it did. If I go back to VLP, I have $100 I want to stake into VLP hyper reward. It's tier 4, so that's basically going to get me about 92% APR on Vela, or for every VLP I minted, I'm gonna get 0.25 Vela. So let's go ahead and do that. Mint, I'm gonna go ahead, as you can see, 25 Vela for my 99.91 mint. Go ahead and approve that, and I'm gonna confirm this into my wallet. Now looking at the time, I'm definitely over 10 minutes, but you could probably just exit out of the video at this point. As you can see, I got another $100 of VLP in there, and then I can go ahead into VLP and essentially stake all of that for even more rewards, because why wouldn't I want to have more rewards than what I currently have? So let's go ahead and do that. You can see it's 15 cents. I mean, it's pennies on the dollar, guys. And I am just loving Vela. Now, of course, nothing here is financial advice. That's your quick overview of the Vela exchange. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Hopefully this is going to go through. Boom, it's gone through, and now I have 840 VLP, and I am earning even more escrowed Vela from that. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace.